Hello everybody, welcome to a first look at the Eyes of Bayonetta 2 official art book. Now, a little bit of context. I never got to play Bayonetta when it first came out because I'm a Nintendo boy, so I only really owned Nintendo consoles, and Bayonetta was something that I never really got to play. Looked good, heard a lot about it, but never got to play it. And then they went and did Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, so I pre-ordered the edition that came with the first one, the second one. Really enjoyed it, but then I found out that there was a first print edition, which I ended up buying. I sold my just edition of 1 and 2 and got the first print edition because this little thing here is really cool and snazzy. Now you open it up, it's got both the games in it, but also it was because there were these little art book thingies in it. Just got a few pages of some of the monsters and all that are in the game. So I thought that was quite cool. And plus, just having this is a really cool display thingy to have on. I showed it to a friend who liked the first Bayonetta game, and he said that, you know, having those little things are good, but he much prefers to just buy official art books. And I was sort of, official art books? You mean they do those sorts of things? And he goes, yeah, have a look at this. And he showed me the first Eyes of Bayonetta book for the first game. And I thought, wow, that's really awesome. You know, he's got all of these pictures and development notes and all that. And it was kind of that started me off wanting to collect. So it's got the DVD in there as well. Wanting to start getting art books and all that, which is where I wanted to get the Hyrule Historia anyway, because that was out at the time. But then future art books came out and other collector's things. It just kind of started off the love of art books and all that sort of thing for games and all that I like. He's got one for Breath of Fire. He's got, which is quite good. I've only played the first 2 games. Well, I played the third one, but I wasn't impressed. I gave up. And because of Bayonetta 2 being out, it was only a matter of time before there was another art book for Bayonetta 2. The Japanese one was released God knows how long ago, and finally they've released an English translation of it, which arrived yesterday. So let's have a butcher's at this, if I can get into it. Might have to just use my teeth. These are good, these cellophane wrapper thingy, whatever it's made of. But sometimes I haven't got anything. Have I got any pens or anything nearby I can just stab it with? Probably not. Come on, you bugger. There we go. I got it. Right. So. There we go then. So what we're going to do is just, as normal, have a look at some of the pages. Won't go through each and every single one individually, but just a brief look to see what there is. I'm so looking forward to the third Bayonetta game. It's going to be so cool. And of course, when they do release a book for that, I will be getting that as well. I think they're doing books for Darksiders. Well, they did books a long time ago for Darksiders, but they're actually reprinting them hardback. I'm so pre-ordering them. So let's see, Bayonetta, Jean, Loki! The Masked Lumen, good old Rodan, Luca and Enzo. This is just the characters, that Rosa, just a few characters. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh, bewitchments, technique. Oh, it's got all the different techniques, descriptions about them. That's on there. The techniques, little description. Let's have a look. Slide here. So there's just the bit from the thing. Oh. Got the R-wing and the chain jump. Cool. So at the top, hang on a sec. So it's actually got the list of the little chapters there, so you can see we're on characters, and it's got the enemies, artwork, image board, and extras. Good. Let's see what's that. So that's the Amber and Armour. Versus, that's the cards from the online multiplayer thingy. Are the different enemies? Yeah, we're now in the enemies chapter. So then it's Temperantia. It's got a little I think this what it's actually got is the description from the game itself. So let's go. Resplendence. Let's find one and give it a. Oh, Lopturn Aesir. Light, darkness, and chaos. Then we go into hell. Greed. An abnormal creature possessing 3 necks, 6 legs, and 9 stomachs. Though they are constantly hungry, they are unable to shed the waste left behind from their constant gluttony. Those who are devoured by greed are destined to be trapped for eternity, forever cut off from the cycle of death and rebirth. At times he was tasked as the gatekeeper of hell, denying entrance to unwanted visitors, yet no victim can ever satiate his endless appetite. Previous owners still remain trapped inside his stomach, waiting for the day of his defeat. Way. Proud Fury. Malicious. Oh, Rodan. It's so cool. Let's see, right, journal. Journal's echoes. There we go. Eyes of Bayonetta 2 artwork. Characters and objects, says at the bottom. So let's just have a look. There's Bayonetta. Makeup guide. Smoky gradation. Makeup around entire eye. Double eyeshadow. Heavy emphasis on eyes. Lips look natural. All different poses. The panthers, different forms. The snake. Bird. Head accessories. Compound eyes. That's the Jeanne's different in the coffin. Long hair forms fleur-de-lis pattern that also cover up her body. A boulder is different forms. Let's go. Loki is a little squirrel version. Like a mischievous boy. It's actually got different alternate concepts of him before they went with the one they did. Nice. These drafts for Loki portray him as a mischievous modern-day kid at a glance, but he's actually traditional tribal garb. That was the order. He started to look like a fantasy character if the clothing was too tribal, though, so that required some adjustment. The oranges and yellow paired well with his brown skin. There was talk about giving him a much more Naruto-ish design, but his true identity would be obvious if we took it too far, so we settled on just making it apparent through his dark skin. Yay. Luca, extras, hey! The other forms, Hero of Hyrule. Did like the fact that when they originally did it, it was like that, and then when they submitted it to Nintendo, Nintendo actually said, show off more cleavage. So they went with that version instead, which is just brilliant. What else have we got? Demons, weapons. This is artwork for the different characters. Weapons. Rosa's weapons. Christmas Eve. The city image board. So there's a story. Battle on the tracks. I really didn't want to play the games again. They were good. I wasn't very good at them. I did one easy and normal when I did a comparison for the two games, and I did it both games on easy and normal. But I tried to do it on hard, but I would could do it if I practiced enough, but other games to play. Remember Prayer. There's some good stuff in this. Another one where I could spend ages reading through it. Lost Memory Ruin. There's Loki doing his good stuff. Oh. Other places. The Great War of 500 Year Past. Oh, that's quite snazzy. Shame there's no DVD with this one or anything for extra stuff. Oh, Thimbleventer. We're coming to the end now. What's this? The Witch's Journey. Bayonetta's story. World of Chaos. That's sort of like a timeline of events. Prologue. Oh, the chapters. Area. Boss. Oh, okay. So it actually goes through that like wheel thing up here. It's got chapter, area, boss, guest, and LP. Bayonetta's story. Bayonetta, the Witch. Pre-transformation and post-transformation. So you have the prologue, Skyscraper, Belief is Young, Gamora, Guest is Loki, Entrance of the Gladiators, William Tell Overture, Oh, that's LP, that's what you, as in what you collect to get your new weapons. And what's that one down the bottom there? That's the Hell Arc. The Depths Inferno and the Rule of the Lumen Sage. Master Lumen Inferno. Yeah, so you got Prologue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the interpretation. Bayonetta summoning. Ah! Naughty. More of those. Super Mario 64. Sarasaland, Galactic Hunter. Hero of Hyrule. Courage, power and wisdom abound in this new take on the legendary hero's tunic. Enjoy a new kind of gameplay with the included Master Sword and Hylian Shield. Sweet. Messages from the team. As it's sort of things that the creative team, Yusuke Hashimoto, Hironosato, from the team. It's a shame there's no DVD with this one, but better to do staff roll. Tomorrow is mine. That's a song. And that's it. Eyes of Bayonetta 2. It's quite a cool little book. I'm going to spend some time reading this properly, getting to read all about the different creatures, weapons, places and all that sort of thing, some of the lore behind it. It's really good. Sloth. It's a shame there's no DVD with this one though, that would have been nice just to finish it off. Oh, there's Gamora, Diomedes, all the things you can summon. Mick, how the hell do you pronounce... Come on then camera, focus. It's not difficult. No, is it not going to do it? Damn thing. Well, it's like Mictlantecuhtli. Looks like a single entity, but it's actually two brothers. One red, one blue, stuck together. One of them taken separately and then together. Ah, who'd have thunk it? Good book. Thoroughly enjoyed. Again, I look forward to reading this a bit more. I've still got the Breath of the Wild one to have a look at as well. Did a video on that one earlier. Have a look at the unboxing and first looks let's plays. Playlist rather. For that one. And well, a load of others. So there we go. That's the Eyes of Bayonetta 2. Decent book. Shame there's no DVD. But hey, still plenty of stuff to keep you busy. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.